motion, cause it's in my DNA. I got millions.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Mark the Hammer Coleman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules and hopefully you play by them. Shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has it turned. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a quick night.
Oh, with authority the body. All right, so close call moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight.
Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Lionheart Smith.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Smith. Oh, nice job with the high guard. Perhaps we don't acknowledge defensively.
I mean, this guy is a master of it. He takes no damage. He can stand in front of his opponents, and because he has that conventional high guard, he doesn't leave very many open.
Seconds now to go in the round. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Under a minute now to go in the round. Swing and a miss by Coleman. Oh, nice deception there. Oh, he's hurt. And a left hook. Oh, and there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
good block there.
That hook was bad.
Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Checks the leg kick. 3 minutes to go. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Oh, Madison gets off the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that.
But he fires right back. What a fight! Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids it.
Another hurt. He's hurt bad. This fight is crazy. Chase down that finish.
Oh, come on, responds with a strike of his own. Back and forth we go.
Unbelievable toughness on display right now as this young man is standing on a nickel and saying, let's fight. Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab it. He's got to recover.
Final seconds. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're...
Ready. Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, folks. Hugely critical 5 minutes in terms of this light heavyweight division and the career trajectory of both men. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that match.
That was a big shot that just landed. Hey, I don't mean to cut you off.
Hey, man.
But at times, we got to put away the ad reads and get back to the action.
Oh, trying to hold his own here. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the ring.
Oh!
Some serious bruising going on in and around that right thigh. May want to check a leg kick or two.
And that is just one of the things, right? You start talking to these people that watch fights, and what you don't realize and respect is that everything can change in one moment. It's such a game of inches when it comes to mixed martial arts.
Oh, he's got him hurting here. Feint by Lion Horseman. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh! for good measure.
He cannot keep taking these hard shots to the head.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arlene Fiona Harris. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set: no grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round 1. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice straight punch for her there. Well, she got caught overextending there a little bit, champ. She has gotten off to an aggressive, albeit not effective start.
Yeah, but then that's the question. When do you abandon the game plan and reel everything in? This young lady needs to reel it all in right now.
Just misses with a left hook there. Well, they say defense wins championships. It's fun to watch her play defense with that guard.
I mean, her guard is always where it needs to be, John. No openings, always ready to capitalize. She's a very high-level striker.
Nice feint with a right punch there by Tate. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, back and forth we go. Perhaps it sounds hyperbolic, but both of these women striking better than they ever have before.
Well, both of them are on the front foot. Both of them not willing to take a backward step. They both look amazing.
Man, she just walked right into that head kick a moment ago.
She's got to stay locked in.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without. Under a minute to go in the round. The connection over the top. She's falling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Big left hand. Tate's strike attempt there is blocked. Well, it looked like she got cracked there, but rolled with it pretty well.
And I know the judges see that. They see someone throwing, but they don't see anything land clean. Beautiful job by this young lady.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before she got that cut on the forehead. There are worse locations for a cut, no doubt about it. We'll see if the cut man can close it up here and earn his money before it becomes an issue.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right. Some encouraging signs here. She's in a good striking flow now.
I mean, John, we knew she was better than what she was showing. And this is what we want to see, but she's got to keep going. She's got her rhythm. She's got her timing. Now she's got to take advantage of her opportunity.
There's that looping lead hook, and again, I'm not sure her opponent saw it coming.
Yeah, because it's hard.
Oh, huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing? Oh, how about that? Not sure if she got overconfident, but the tide is turning.
The tide is turning. I mean, it's okay, though. You know, when you get hurt, it's just fighting. Maybe she can regain that momentum and get back going in the direction that she wants to.
All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough, but what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
She's doing a really nice job creating an angle for that looping lead hook. She has landed it several times in this round.
Earlier in the fight, she threw a traditional hook. Now she's looping that hook, and it's really confusing her opponent.
.90 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Lineker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says if I can take something from John Lineker is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw.
Still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing. This is a crazy high pace.
We got to fight through 10. All right, so there's the end of the round. She has a cut on her lip. That much is obvious. We'll see if the cut man can get in there, shut that thing down, and prevent it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
This is your chance. This is your shot.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round.
There it is! It's over!
Ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, wow.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 8 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Eileen Fiona Harris.
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tatiana Suarez. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You got to play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round 1 gets underway. Uppercut is good. Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Yan Xiaonan was actually the first female Chinese fighter signed by the UFC. All right, here we go, early round 1. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
Yan Xiaonan's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense.
Nice combination.
Man, she's putting it together nicely tonight. Almost looks like Sean Woodson or Yuri Prochazka with like her hands in her pockets.
She's so good at fighting in this style. It allows for her to defend takedowns. It allows for her to throw punches from angles that you don't expect. But it also shows you, John, how talented she is and how great her vision is to make sure she's not taking a lot of punches because her hands are so low.
And I didn't call it out at the time, but there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed a moment ago. Oh, another beautiful strike to the body there. Don't want to eat too many more of those.
Well, you can't. If you don't tuck the elbow, you're really going to struggle down the stretch.
jab to the head by Suarez. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse. Real quick leg kick.
Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Slow down. Awesome. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick. So why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Well, her body work has always drawn rave reviews, but she has really taken it to the next level here tonight. Total volume to the body all night, and she's not throwing every one of them with fight-ending intentions. A lot of bruising on the ribs of the opposition. So why has she not addressed that thigh kick? Does she not feel that? I mean, it looks pretty bad at this point.
Well, early, it doesn't feel like it's very damaging. But right now, as they add up, it really starts to hurt. It really starts to limit you. And right now, she has to address it because we're getting very close to that time where there's no turning back.
Man, and we'd be remiss if we did not mention that pinpoint left hand that landed a moment ago.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Uriah Faber, Danny Castillo.
Oh, John, hold on a second. Massive shot just landed there.
Back to the feet. Oh, huge left. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Well, there it is. She attacks the body yet again. She hinted that this was going to be a big part of the game plan, and certainly appears to be so. During her film study, she saw some weaknesses there. She saw an inability to defend those body shots. She has taken full advantage of it. Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the thwack from here. Yeah, right away you hear it. You hear the impact at which she's landing this kick.
1 minute, 60 seconds left.
Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. 10 minutes in the can.
Great round. Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I'm not sure how many more of these body kicks she can take.
No, she can't take many more of these. These are damaging, brutal body kicks. And you see her reacting now to every one that is landing on her.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. And that left hook landed on the button. Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. Xiaonan's taken a ton of damage on that lead leg and wisely switches stances here. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, a lot of offense coming her way, but she's blocking a lot of these strikes with that high guard.
Yeah, John, she's got a very conventional guard, but she's smart, right? She's a very smart fighter, and she does not leave her opponents many open.
Throwing both sides with conviction. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration, but she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase the finish.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well, at this point, the bruising on her thigh, I would say, is getting critical. She's not moving as well, and physically, I'm just not sure how many more she can take.
She won't be able to take many more. She should have addressed this earlier. She got behind the 8 ball, and she has not been able to catch up. Right now, her opponent is flowing, and she understands that all it takes is one setup to get back to that leg kick.
Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs. About that back and forth action throughout the final minute. What a fight as we go the full 15. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by majority decision,
All right, so a lot of close rounds, a lot of close moments within those rounds, but in the end, she's able to get it done by majority decision.
Both fighters thought that they had done enough to win the fight, but she won by the slimmest of margins. Judge number 2 gave her just a little advantage to get her to victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
So here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot. Oh, right cross from the Sugar Show. That is disgustingly good.
I mean, Sean O'Malley is a tremendous striker, and it starts with him being comfortable. He's so comfortable that he just snaps off that beautiful right hand.
O'Malley in perpetual motion laterally. A lot of feints part of his game plan as well.
I love the angles that Sean O'Malley is able to create from that southpaw stance. Always exactly where he needs to be.
Well, there was a big right hand we didn't call out a moment ago. It definitely landed.
Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
Is he evading effectively? He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now, but when you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight.
Oh, right off the block, he lands the counter.
Oh, he stunned him there, John. That one rocked him a bit. Oh!
Just over 2 minutes to go. Misses with the right hand. Oh, just a beautiful defensive display right there. Nice flip and move by Sean O'Malley. Outside leg kick. Oh!
He better get his elbows in. You cannot take this many strikes to the body.
And that one certainly found the target. Range management there. Beautiful straight punch caught him flat. In the books. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And O'Malley's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Ready? Good?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage.
So many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
All right, so we'll see if he can keep this going, but as far as starts go, he could not have gotten off to a better one tonight.
I mean, you dream of these types of nights. You dream of it all working. Right now, this man is in a flow.
Talbot talked a lot in our fighter meeting about strength and conditioning, sort of making his body healthier for the weight class. He looks to have added some muscle mass. Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots.
Nice feint there to the right by O'Malley. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Talbot. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot. What?
Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He rocked him pretty good there moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He's back, but he was hurt very bad.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. You see the cut just above the eye from that round. So the cut man's got to get in here, close that thing up. You don't want it becoming an issue here into this next round. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story.
You good? Good. Let's
Third
go.
and final round. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh, my goodness. He got kicked in the head, and he's still standing.
Oh, trying to turn. Oh, what a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, look at that. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore. In a lot of trouble. He's hurt very bad.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch. Oh! Oh, he took a left hook there.
Well, you've got to acknowledge the recoverability, but the striking advantage on display here is marked.
Yeah, I mean, this fight seems to be getting out of hand, and he's hurt himself already. Something's got to change.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh! And that'll do it! Oh, my goodness! No touches needed!
Wow! Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again. We congratulate O'Malley on another. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai Don't Blake Caracrash! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the pride of St. Louis, Charles Energy Johnson!
You ready, John? Good.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
Lands a big right hand early. The Maori fighter, Kai Kara-France, out of that orthodox stance, trying to set up the jab, which could lead to a power shot.
Yeah, I mean, for Kai Kara-France, it's all about movement. It's all about giving you different looks. Constantly moving his head, left to right, up and down. This guy's a tremendous striker.
All right, so there it is again, the leg kick from Kara-France. He has a lot of advantages in this matchup, but that appears to be the weapon of choice tonight.
You know, it's all rooted in the game plan. These guys build game plans, and these fighters from City Kickboxing follow it to a T, and you see that with Kai Kara-France in his approach tonight.
All right, some good looks on the feet here, and just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you can stop it.
Whoa, he's showing off, right? A lot of kicks, great boxing, great kickboxing overall. This young man seems to be flowing very well tonight. Can't take many of those, you better check.
2 minutes remain in the round.
Big shot to the head. Another big shot to the head.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Well, prevailing narrative in this round, right, has been his defense. He's absorbing a lot of these shots with his arms.
Yeah, he's just blocking them. Like, the guy has great defense. It's a brick wall. You're throwing shots, but he's constantly blocking, moving, making sure that you aren't scoring.
Final seconds here. Five minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
Slow it down. Breathe. Relax, okay? Let's refocus this round. I need more accuracy, okay? You're putting a lot.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slowly.
Ready? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed.
Left hook to the head, it's blocked. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Trying to kick the leg out. Under 3 minutes now to go. France gets that strike through. Really seeing things well tonight, tracking every little movement of his opponent. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Man, that lead hook is on point and potent at that.
Well, it's just a great punch. It's one of his best skills. He's so good at finding that lead hook. And to this point, he has been able to do it multiple times in this round.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he's set. Wow, is he a human being? How does he not get knocked down there?
I mean, he's a tough guy. He's a very tough guy, and he's very smart. He's been under pressure before. He's been hurt before. And because he's done that, he understands how to limit the danger when he's gotten hurt. Oh, right on the money.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
10 seconds to go in the round. To the third round we go.
Breathe and recover. Give me one more deep breath. That's it. Your heart rate. You need to go out there fresh and ready to come out.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
Good. You good?
All right, here we go, third and final round. All right, here we go at the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Oh, nice straight left there. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. That right thigh really starting to show some bruising.
All right, let's go, let's go. Keep your hands up, defense sharp. Trying to get that uppercut off.
Nice shot to the body there. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the book.
I mean, it's almost over.
Ooh.
Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Nice spinning attack there, and able to land to the body. Touches the leg now. Nice work mixing in that weapon by Kata France. Well, we always trot out the phrase, roll with the punches. That's how it's done.
Well, even when it lands off the shoulders because he's constantly...
Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot.
What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kai France.
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer, Kai Kata France, the hyphen getting it done by decision tonight.
Kai Kara France is a very good fighter. Tonight, he had to fight the long fight. We have seen him knock people out a lot lately. Tonight, he just settled in, did what he needed to do, earns a beautiful decision victory. Guys, I'm not mad at a decision, especially when they look like this.
And it's amazing how much experience this man has accrued at his age. A lot of it high level. Another big win in a career full of them for Kai Kata France. All right, without further delay, let's get to tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Macy the Future Barber! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Miranda Fear the Maverick!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 1 of this stand-up-only fight is underway. A friendly reminder of the rule set. Not a whole lot of them, but you can't grapple or wrestle at all. And if the fight does hit the canvas, no follow-up strikes permitted on the ground. Swing and a miss with that punch by Maverick. Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. Oh, vicious uppercut. Wow. Well, clearly her game plan was to come out swinging, but not realizing a ton of success here, at least in the early portions
No,
of the
she
fight.
has not done much. I mean, but waste energy. You know, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of times where your emotions get the best of you. You gotta be careful not to leave too much in the first round.
out of range with that right hook. All right, so she lands the cross yet again, and maybe it's just the speed that her opponent wasn't ready for.
Her opponent is not ready. She has been trying to catch up, but the whole night she's had her on her heels, and you can see that. It's very evident she's struggling with her speed.
Maverick gets lit up by that straight punch. She's getting some good looks, good connections here, showing off that kickboxing prowess and beginning to dominate this fight.
It's what she does, right? When she is in a kickboxing fight, she's one of the best in the world. She's established that very early in this fight tonight.
Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line, she's got to be active with her feet.
The way she threw it up.
She could not have imagined this one would have landed as good as it did. Now, she's got to take that finish.
Maverick's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Round two next. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Maverick's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Maverick gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it. Again, she slips off the center line, avoids the contact. Great head movement, really, from her the entire fight tonight.
Great head movement. You can see that in the gym. They got the rope tied to two posts in the boxing ring, and she's moving side to side, working that drill. She's a very hard person to land a clean strike.
Oh, man, she landed a shot to the leg. Well, her opponent looks to be getting a bit desperate as she landed with relative ease there.
Well, it looks like her opponent's just barely standing. She needs to really get after her and try to end this fight.
Maverick's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Oh, she nearly crippled her with that body shot.
Those are adding up, John, and in time, she's going to go down if she keeps taking those shots.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Maverick's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now.
Huge shots going on right here.
Wow, somehow, some way, she returns fire.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
Oh
my goodness. What a fight!
Another shot gets through.
John, she cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
Saved by the bell there. There's the horn, end of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds here to recover. We'll see if her corner physically and mentally can keep her in this fight. What a seminal moment there at the end of the round. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can't get there again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway here after one of the better 5-minute sequences in recent UFC history.
There was a massive shot that just landed in close.
She slips that left hand there. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments. Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. That will do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Complete astonishment inside T-Mobile Arena.
What a performance.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Macy the Future Barber!
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she...
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, John Madam And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda Lemos.
Okay. Ready?
All right, so we are underway with this highly anticipated stand-up only clash. So these ladies got to play by the rules here tonight. No grappling whatsoever. Jiu-jitsu fighters need not apply. You also can't do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last woman standing will be. Lemos gets yet another strike through. As usual, vision accuracy, precision, tracking the movement of her opponent beautifully tonight. Oh, Zhang Weili, that might have put me out. Her opponent's still standing.
I mean, her opponent's still standing, and I can't believe it. When Weili attacks, she's so fast. She attacks with that blitzing style. She can end your night in a blink of an eye.
Man, she got blasted by that punch a moment ago.
And she's got to pay attention.
Man, her hands look good tonight as she lands another punch.
She did not miss any of her boxing classes.
Zhang Weili out of that patented closed guard stance. We'll see if she tries to change levels here.
And always doing the right thing, John. Not always pressing forward, not going backwards, not going sideways. She does it all in the right time. She is as disciplined a striker as we have in the entire UFC.
Oh, a nice flurry by her there, turning defense into offense with a beautiful combination.
I mean, John, she fights out of that real high guard. Conventional in her offense is on fire tonight. She's landing at will.
All right, both women realizing a lot of offensive success here early. Perhaps we'll see some more defense as the fight plays out.
John, I was just going to say that. They both look very good offensively, but they have got to shore up the defenses if they want to continue to find success.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Ooh, pretty nice strike there and hit the desired target. She cut her open.
She got to
connection by her there.
lower the curtain.
Oh, look what she did there. That is a momentum-turning shot.
Yeah, she is a...
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a... Oh, it's a strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, nice right hand. Oh!
Man, somehow, some way, she's still firing back. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You good? Good. Come
Second round underway.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick.
Zhang's eye is closing up.
As she evades, that chin's way high in the air. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
She's unable to connect with the left hook. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent. Oh, that's a big counter-strike by her now.
I mean, she is a wonderful counter-striker. Every time you overextend, she makes you pay for it.
Big right hand. Under 3 minutes now to go. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this.
Oh, yeah. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh. Man, she's just playing with
Jay.
Lemos is of clear intention here, continuing to strike. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to... so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Back to the feet now.
This is insane.
Emergency, the cut man making his way into the octagon as she heads back to the stool. That is a nasty cut that she is dealing with. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready, John? Good?
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Well, my favorite rap group, Onyx, would always say stick and move, and she is moving beautifully off that center line tonight.
She's getting up, yep.
Stunned, nearly out, and she allowed her to recover.
Yes, she let her recover. She should have got the finish right then. This will be a decision that she may live to regret.
Zhang's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues.
What a fight.
Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda Ramos!
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on you.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Frankie the Answer Edgar! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner.
Ready. Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Right back on those leg kicks.
And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Well, there are a few more technical strikers in this lightweight or any division in the UFC than Rafael Fiziev, doing good work here.
Yeah, and Coyle, John, look at him kind of springing up and down in the stance, constantly switching stances. Always keeps his hands out to measure, make sure that he finds the range and distance that he wants to attack from.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
Lot to see here for the educated eye. A lot of nuances, a lot of feints as they try to get a read on the other.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a calculated approach. They're going to be looking for counters, and they're trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake so that they can take advantage of it.
Lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his legs. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Under 2 minutes to go. Elbow blocked by Eddie. Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no wind-up with this guy. This is one of his best punches.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. He better start to tuck those elbows or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing a kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Fiziev. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here.
Absolutely, Johnny. You can think that he's setting him up to go up top. Or, honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes sure.
Oh! Counter left is there for Fiziev. Big right hand there. Nice kick to the body.
This dude's got some high-level striking.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Ooh, catches it with the spinning kick up top.
Yeah, his opponent's starting to get a little tired, so now he's a bit of a stationary target.
Edgar's eye starting to swell now. Just a massive elbow a moment ago and seemingly walked right through it.
He walked right through it, but you cannot take many.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Big shot to the body.
Another hook lands there by Edgar. 10 minutes down. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I need you to dig deep right now.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round between the lightweights. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Fiziev. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Ed. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the same.
Oh!
Oh, nice body shot. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Ooh, nice leg. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, Johnny killed all of his momentum.
Nice counter left there. Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Rafael Alamazia.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Hernandez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, first round is underway, and of course, one thing that jumped off the page on the tail of the tape, the obvious discrepancy in reach. How does that play into his strategy? That remains to be seen. We've seen fighters who have an edge in reach, but they haven't always gotten the better of the striking exchanges. Let's see if he can employ the jab and keep his opponent on the outside. Oh, nice job to block the kick. Hernandez trying to set up that potent jab early.
In that nice conventional stance, always moving forward. Heavy on that front foot, good boxing stance from Hernandez.
All right, early round 1 action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays out, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, yeah, because you got to be very calculated whenever you're fighting someone that matches you at every step of mixed martial arts. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, how about the beautiful kick there from Israel Adesanya. Eugene Behrman there in the corner, really liking that effort out of his pupil. Bates with a right hand. I'm not sure how he stayed upright. All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, you got to see if he can get a finish.
block for him. Nice hook there by Adesanya. Not surprised he's willing to throw that again and again.
Adesanya is the real deal.
Total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Punch coming, it's blocked. One minute to go in the round. Hernandez's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, it didn't take long tonight for Israel Adesanya to block the striking blow late in the round here. He's feinting, the jab's going, the footwork just beautiful.
When he's going good, Izzy is a hard problem to solve. And it all comes back to the striking. He can dominate a fight with his stand-up ability, and that's exactly what you're seeing tonight.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Entertaining scraps so far. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Rips the body there. All right, well, we thought in this round perhaps things would be different, but that is not the case. Kicking is normally his strong suit, but kind of laying back in the cut and waiting for things to happen to him.
It's like taking your best weapon and just putting it away and then going to war. This guy has such amazing kicks, and he's not throwing them. I don't understand what happened. I don't know if something happened in training camp that affected the leg, but something is stopping him from using his best weapon.
Oh, the outside of that lead leg, the left thigh, really showing signs of bruising now. Feint, heavy approach from Adesanya as usual.
I love the way it...
Well placed shot there, DC. He is officially locked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Another one!
Adesanya's off to a great start in round two, pressing forward and landing a lot of shots on the feet. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it's... Well, we hear a lot of fighters talk about the best night of their respective careers, and they keep coming back to this term flow state, right? That is what we're looking at right now. Fighting on instinct, offense to defense, and vice versa. He can't miss at the moment. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Oh, beautiful connection on the feet. He's got it all working tonight, DC.
He's in his zone. He's in a zone, and it's gonna be very difficult for his opponent to keep up with him.
Back to his feet.
Rolls. He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
There it is. Oh! And that'll do it. Mission accomplished for the last step
my goodness.
Ready for the official decision. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will put you to sleep. Once again, he proves why he's one of the best fighters in UFC history.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic. And now introduce his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is the former UFC heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira.
You okay? Good.
All right, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight as we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Just missed with the left there. Somewhat of a classic orthodox boxing stance for Miocic. He could wrestle too, but looks like he wants to box tonight.
Miocic has a very good style for mixed martial arts. He's a big guy, can wrestle, grapple, has a real nice jab, and isn't afraid to give ground to try to set up that pull counter right hand he throws.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
They both threw really hard.
Stipe's kick to the body is blocked. Back to his feet. Right hook to the head, blocked. Just over 2 minutes. Oh, what an uppercut there!
Nasty uppercut lands right on the button. He almost put his opponent down. Still up right now, but he can find the finish there. This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook.
Miocic appears wobbly. from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
That's the danger in the engagement there.
How about it, folks? All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready? Ready? Fight.
Second round underway. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights. What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. Now he's got his opponent hurt. Now we're going.
He's got to mix things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body already. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters taking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this would be a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect that type of war between these two guys.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh! Gets back to his feet. Oh, another shot gets through.
You better keep those hands up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so at this point, you got him stunned. You can't allow him to recover. What's it going to take to get him out of there?
Well, you just got to empty the gas tank. He's got to go find a way to get this guy out of here. He clearly can't handle his power. But the longer he lets him hang around here, the more danger he finds himself in.
That's it! Stipe Miocic gets the finish.
Wow, he didn't just get him. He got him bad.
All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Garciaparra, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of the big man tonight.
Stipe is one of those guys that you saw from the very beginning of his UFC career. You saw the evolution from prospect to contender to champion, and tonight he adds to such a great legacy that he's had in the UFC.
So here's Patricio Pitbull back on the proving ground once again, and still believes there's a lot of tread left on the tires. He's making a concerted run to the featherweight title, and tonight is one he's got to have.
Well, he's won before in his career, right, Johnny? He's won in other organizations. It's his dream
is to win in the UFC. You know, the guy has a skill set that can rival anyone inside of his division. Now he's trying to put it all together. If we can see some of the pitfalls of old, there won't be many guys in the UFC that can compete with him. Tonight, he'll show that guy that was a world champion.
So here he is, the California kid, former WEC featherweight champion Uriah Faber. And sometimes with just the affable nature and the smile, you lose sight of the greatness. At one point in time, this man was 21-1, eventually took his rightful place in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Yeah, UFC Hall of Famer, a guy that came from wrestling, wasn't heralded. He wasn't a high-level wrestling guy, fought to become a champion. Did exactly that, won WEC gold, fought for the UFC championship, was part of some of the biggest rivalries the sport has ever seen, and it was all behind the fact that he could fight. Great wrestling, great grappling, tremendous submission skills, and unbelievable striking for a shorter guy. Let's see if Faber can get the job done tonight.
And mercifully, his Hall of Fame speech has finally just ended. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introduction, it's the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Patricio Pitbull! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, the California Kid, Uriah Faber!
One of the best in the business, Mark Cotter, the referee. All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Nice uppercut on the inside there.
Caught the kick.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Back to the hook now. Well, protect your neck, they say. I mean, this is really high-level mixed martial arts defense. I hope the judges are paying attention.
Yeah, and you know, in fighting, protecting your face, not getting cut, is the most important thing you can do. With this type of style, that peekaboo where you just close the guard is so important, and this young man is a master doing exactly that.
All right, so the body shot, but not total absorption, I guess.
No, John, because he's keeping his elbow tucked. It's hard to counter body shots What you can do, though, is try to defend yourself so you're not taking them clean.
Lands a jab. Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him there.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over.
Man, no denying the chin, but that head kick a moment ago landed absolutely brilliant.
That was nasty.
All right, late round one action here, and it has been a one-sided affair on the feet. The hands are low, but he hasn't paid for it.
He's so smooth, though, John. You know, like, you get a little nervous to the guy walking the ring with those hands low, but this dude's putting on a show.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. And what a round!
That's what I'm talking about right there. You got that one, all right? Skip this next round. Keep doing the exact same thing. He can't stop you.
All right, so leg kicks on leg kicks, the big storyline in that round. DC, take us through the replay, man.
Yeah, he was, I mean, what a display of high-level striking. What a display of getting the leg to the target very, very quick. So quick that your opponent cannot react. Great job.
Ready? Ready? Okay, let's go.
As advertised through 5, round 2. For the UFC Featherweight Championship. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both. Right there by Faber. Even that shot right there, he's in constant motion. It sort of bounced off.
It lands, but it bounces right off the shoulders, the arms. He does a great job of moving and seeing everything. It is the shoulders, but you see him with the eyes as the attacks come in this direction.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbows.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Faber.
Nice Superman punch.
Yeah, thought the other hand was coming, and instead, the straight cracks him right in the jaw. Just over 2 minutes to go.
He checked that last one.
How good is his right hook counter? Under a minute now to go in the round.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Look at this dude trying to hold his own still.
Oh, nice kick.
We got to fight through 10.
Take control this round. I want you to be aggressive. Change up that game plan. putting your strikes in.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You good? Good? Go on, let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stage.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landing on both sides. And he caught the kick.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
2 minutes have gone by. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Faber. Faber lands with the left hand. He's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Faber.
Let's work. Let's work.
Championship rounds beckon.
Breathing and cutting. Nice workout. You're really pushing hard. I can see you're working, but you're not being effective with your accuracy. Let's slow it down just a little bit.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely.
Good. Good. Let's go to work.
Fourth round of a possible 5 to decide the UFC featherweight title. Pretty good straight punch there by Faber.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg. Well, his guard's low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable.
Oh.
And he has the ability to return and really hurt you.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Beautiful leg kick lands. Drive the shit into the ribs. Great body kick.
Man, that jab looks like it's in 1.25 speed.
It's so fast, it's so quick. The way he gets it to the target, it really is unbelievable.
Faber's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Really good job. Oh, another debilitating kick to the leg. I mean, can you say humble in
Are you going to be the guy that gets stopped by leg kicks?
I'm going to verbally tap out.
It's gonna work. Come on, Izzy.
Nice jab. Final seconds of the round. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. Keep changing up your strikes.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills. Unbelievable striking.
You okay? Good. Come on,
fifth and final round, forthcoming. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy. Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh! Nice counter left there.
Big right hand.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Oh, this could do it.
And it sucks because this kid's going to go back and watch this fight, and we will not have said anything positive about it. But it's very difficult when this is the type of fight that we are watching. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on the leg.
Well, this has been crazy. He has taken his striking to the next level. Almost had the finish multiple times. We'll see if he can get it.
That's the only thing missing, man. You've got to finish this fight. You have now shown that you are a high-level striker. Show that you can finish fights using that striking now. Oh, that one landed, yep.
power shot there.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Final seconds of this fight. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the California Kid, Uriah Faber.
All right, so they go the full 25 minutes, but in the end, the champion goes out the way he came in. Still the hunted at 145 pounds. Congratulations to the still undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.